Hey there folks, got a new knife for you guys today. This is a pre-order with Blade HQ. If you guys pre-ordered this, the Zero Tolerance 801 flipper, you guys are going to be getting this soon. They just recently released it. First time I saw this, actually I didn't see it in person, I saw it like on videos for Blade 2012, and they were talking about this at the Zero Tolerance booth. This is again, this is the Zero Tolerance 801 flipper. It's a Todd Rexford collab with ZT. It's based on the Rexford Singularity. I gotta apologize because I know if you guys were like getting annoyed because I tend to talk a lot with my hands. Then as I'm holding it, I apologize, but I will hold it steady for you guys when I do the macros. So just some specs on it. This is, first of all, my first impression. This is a heavy folder. I thought it was going to be lighter. This is solid titanium handles on both sides, so I thought it was going to be flimsy. You know, sometimes, well, like when I picked up my Zero Tolerance 560, it was a little lighter than I expected, especially the carbon fiber one, the combo edge one. But the overall length is about 5.85, so I think it's about the same as the Zero Tolerance 560, but it's a little bit smaller. So it's solid titanium handles. It's 3D machined. Both the handle side and the frame lock side. So it's a frame lock. It's got this, on the frame lock, it's got a steel insert. You know, I see a lot more makers, including Jake Hoback, are doing this. You get close up on it. You can see in there there's a steel insert, which will prevent wear on the blade, right? It also has an overstop. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, maybe on this side. Let's see. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see that little piece of steel sticking out there. So basically the steel, maybe on his side, the steel, it's kind of like the bodega, where it sticks out a little bit further here underneath this piece. So when you push it, it won't go any further. It acts as a over travel stop. So that's both the lock, stainless steel lock bar insert, and also acts double as the over travel. So that's pretty cool. It's Elmax stainless steel, which you know is like pretty decent steel. It's the same steel that's made of the 560, the regular 560, 561. Elmax is high in all this fancy stuff, vanadium, molybdenum, I don't even know how to pronounce it, alloy steel, which basically gives it good wear resistance and corrosion resistance. It's also a very strong steel, you know, it's good strength in the steel. It's stone wash, as you can see. And I promise to do better macros on it. Right? So, including, I guess the handle's kind of like a stone wash too. Yeah, I guess so. Guess you see that. It's got the Zero Tolerance name etched in there. Right? It's a drop point style blade. It's a flat grind. Very nice flat grind. See how good the edge looks. It's a good looking edge. Should be a very sharp. I haven't cut anything yet. I just got it, so. It's a bearing system. It's basically that KVT washer bearing system, which is basically Kershaw's version of a cage bearing system. KVT stands for Kershaw, let me see, for Kershaw Velocity Technology. So it's basically a cage bearing system. It's got 6 bearings encased in plastic. You might even be able to see it. Let's see. I know I was able to see it before. Yeah, see if you guys can see it there. Maybe not. There, you see a little bit of the blue there? Right there. That's the bearing system. That's the KVT bearing system. Yeah, overall length is about 8.5 inches. 8.20 to be exact. The blade length is 3.5 inches. I promise to hold it still for you guys. Somebody's complaining. I'm like, I'm talking, I'm doing all this, and you guys can't concentrate on the blade. I apologize. And again, the weight is 5.85 ounces. Let's do some macros on this. So here's the blade, nice and slow for you guys. Use the titanium handle. Now the titanium is not milled out at all. You guys can see that over there on this side too. So makes it for a good feeling sturdy knife. You know, the way I like my knives to have a little weight. I'm not really crazy about knives that are very lightweight, that feel like it's flimsy or it almost feels like it's aluminum. This is titanium, so it definitely feels good. It feels good. I got this at Blade HQ. I pre-ordered it. It's under 200 bucks. I forget how much it was, like 192. So if you guys are on the pre-order list, you should be able to get this soon. And other online stores are going to have it available. Just a beautiful, beautiful looking knife. The hardware is all black. Now, if you guys saw this at Blade last year, you saw that the clip was a stone wash clip. They went with this black. I'm not crazy about the black. I really am not. I wish they stayed with this color. They'll probably come out with another generation of it where it's going to be like a stone wash, same color as this titanium. I don't know why they went with the black hardware. You know, it looks so much better with the same finish on the pivots. You know, I don't know. They decided for whatever reason to go with this. I think it looks a little cheaper with this black and gray. I think it would look a lot hotter with the gray, you know, hardware. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Some of you guys might actually like it like this. Let's see. I'm going really fast. Good. So the flipper, you can see the flipper. I like it. I like it. It's got jimping, which is fine because it's functional jimping. It's really not much jimping at all on this knife. Not on the spine of the blade. Not on the back of the handles. Not on the butt of the handles. None on the lock bar side. None on this side. The only jimping really is on the flipper. Right? And the handle gives you the good grip, so definitely gives you a good purchase on it. But this flips, my God, awesome. Just, there was a guy that did another video that I was watching before I got this. All he did was keep flipping it. Oh, and that's the stand. Sorry, just kept flipping it. It's just amazing how it flips, right? And you see how I'm doing it, right? I mean, you could rock it back and forth like Jim says, or light switch it, like I call it, light switching it, or you could push button it, which is, you know, my preferred method. And it just flies, folks. It just flies out there. Very smooth. Very smooth. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I'm gonna be flipping this a lot. Give you a little size comparison. I got my Hinderer XM18 3.5, so it's basically the same size. Right? Let's open them up. So basically the same size as the XM18 3.5, almost identical. Do a comparison on the steel. Pretty comparable. Pretty comparable. I think the XM18 is a little bit thicker stock on the steel, but the titanium is pretty much the same. This one's kind of like what's the word? They angled it off, contoured it. I mean, there's a little contouring on the XM18, but it's basically the same size titanium. See that? Yeah. So, oh my, it's hot as F out here. I'm in the living room and I don't have the AC on, so I'm gonna make this really short. So, yeah. So, this is the poor man's version of the Rexford Singularity. I don't have a Rexford, but it's nice to see. To check it out, you know, the ZT version of it. It's awesome. This is an awesome flipper, guys. Listen to that. Just beautiful. So look for it. You know, if you pre-order it. Oh, it's a limited run, 1,000 pieces. Some guys didn't like that when I said that, but as you can see, Elmax 801, model 801, Rexford design, and there's my serial number, 275. I don't know. Is it gonna stay under? Is it gonna stay 1,000 and under? I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't really care at this point. If they make 1,500, it's a great knife. They should make 2,000 of these things. Maybe with a different hardware. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Kershaw Cryo to me now with this black shit. But alright guys. So there it is. Zero tolerance 801 flipper. Rexford collaboration. Alright guys. Peace.